Top of the 8th inning, we're tied here at Coors Field. The Mets and the Rockies evened up at 2-2. And we'll have a new pitcher for the Rockies. It's Antonio Senzatella. Senzatella, former starter, now in the bullpen for the Rockies. And he has been a revelatio out of the bullpen for Colorado this year. An ERA at 1.21 for Senzatella.
It's been a great year so far for Senzatella.
And leading off against him will be Bo Bichette, playing at third for the Mets, who flies one foul the other way.
Most frequently in a long-haul capacity, but not in a mop-up capacity, protecting leads or trying to keep a game very close to give the Rockies offense a chance. And now it's more of a shorter
0-1 delivery. Bichette, bouncer to short. Nice play by Willie. Long throw is a strike. 1 out on 2 pitches. Great throw from Willie. Great stop on the backhand. Great job by TJ Rumfield to finish it off.
Amazing part for Senzatella is, of course, we've seen the strikeout rate go up for him, but it's a chase rate. Last year, chase rate against Senza with the pitches was right around 23%. This year, it's up to 35%.
Now here's first baseman Mark to the plate.
Not a made-up stat.
And Mark watches one miss outside, a cutter. Ball 1. Just for reference, there are no ABS challenges remaining. The Mets and Rockies have used all of them up. Unless we go to extras, which that's still a possibility. 1-0. High fly ball to center field at the track. McCarthy's there. It dies at the track. 2 outs.
It will be Brett Beatty pinch hitting for Austin Slater.
And we'll get a pinch hitter. Austin Slater out, Brett Beatty in. I just heard some ladies say, "I love that for you." What the hell? That brings back bad memories for me personally. I hate that statement. I love that for you. Shut up. Not to the lady. I'm just speaking my own. Something that I've had to deal with over this past year.
So Beatty, who's just 4 for his last 28, and 2 outs and no one on, will face Senzatella.
So Beatty, the lefty, facing Senzatella, the righty, who's gotten 2 outs and 4 pitches. And Beatty takes an inside cutter for ball 1.
Slater actually is one of the more effective Mets.
1-0 offering. And that's an outside heater. 2-0 on Beatty.
5 hits, the Rockies 4. Slater had 2 of the 5 hits.
Hitters count for Beatty. 2-0 offering.
2-0 to Beatty.
Fly ball to the left. Playable. Mickey coming in. He makes the catch to end the inning. 7 pitches for Antonio Senzatella. He gets a quiet 8th inning for the Mets. And we will go to the bottom of the 8th. All tied at 2 in Colorado.
7 more runs go to participating Colorado.
Welcome back. All tied at 2, bottom of the 8th.
Get your Rockies taco special with Moss and Taco Bell.
And leading off for the Rockies is first baseman TJ Rumfield facing a new pitcher. It's Craig Kimbrell.
Craig Kimbrell's been around for a minute.
7 innings pitched for Kimbrell.
All-star.
3.68 ERA for the future Hall of Famer.
Ever for a member of the bullpen. Truly the great Mariano Rivera, who was a 13-time All-Star.
And Kimbrell's first pitch is down and in to Rumfield, ball 1.
Rumfield 0 for 2 in a walk. He scored in the 6th inning.
Brett Beatty moves into right field,
by Mccarthy.
replacing Austin Slater. 1-0 offering. Down and in again to Rumfield. 2-0.
We talked about the fastball with Kimbrell's not quite what it used to be.
Rumfield's 0 for 2 today, scored a run, and walked. Check swing, foul ball, left field.
So today is his 860th
Out of play for strike
Major
one.
League game, which places him 41st all time in terms of appearances. He recently passed the knuckleballer Charlie Huff.
2-1 is fouled straight back for strike two.
Bad intentions.
He was out front too.
Couple home runs on the homestand for TJ.
Payoff pitch from Kimbrel to Rumfield. Line drive up the middle, base hit in the center field. Leadoff single for TJ Rumfield. And the Rockies had the go-ahead run on to start the bottom of the eighth.
That kid can just hit.
Yeah, he ranks. I've been paying attention to Rockies baseball. TJ has been one of the better young rookies.
This does set up the double play ball for the Mets.
Sweeping slider.
With a nice slap from Rumfield into center
Really has a feel
for a leadoff single for the Rockies.
Ryan Schaefer is going to go to his bench now, and he's going to bring Brenton Doyle out.
And now
of the dugout.
Brenton Doyle is going to
So now you put
run for TJ
added
Rumfield.
heat on Kimbrel.
With a big leg kick.
So Brenton on first. Kimbrel is now going to have to face Troy Johnson.
Doyle takes off immediately.
Brenton's going. Johnson slaps one to right field. Base hit. Doyle going to third. Rockies have him on the corners to begin the bottom of the eighth.
Back-to-back bullets.
Troy's popped up, and why not? You get a fastball.
Troy Johnson swinging right away, and he lines one to right for a base hit.
Easy first to third read.
Brenton Doyle runs. Johnson slaps it into the gap behind him. And they have him on the corners with no one out.
Have to come through.
So Doyle at third, Johnson at first. Here's Willie to the plate.
Nobody out for Castro. Willie's had a productive day. 2-out single in the fourth.
Willie's 1 for 2.
Completed the first Rockies run.
RBI single
Walked
and
in
a
the
walk.
sixth inning.
First pitch is away, ball one.
Ball one.
With nobody out and Doyle at third base, this is not a contact play. It's more of a read.
And the Rockies fans in the building are smelling blood in the water. They're getting hyped.
Most of the time, you're just going to try
They
to
want
see
this win here against the Mets.
Unless you see them trying to turn a double play.
The 1-0 pitch. Oh, throw over. Johnson slides in safely.
I don't expect Troy to be running until there's one out.
Troy's speed just average. Doyle, I'm sure you're aware, one of the fastest men in baseball.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a miss on a heater on the outside edge for strike one.
Well, the Rockies trying to end a 6-game slide. One.
1-1's in for ball two.
Willie's appeared feeling more patient of late. He's got the higher strikeout rate, highest right now of his career, but he's seen more pitches lately.
Hitters count for Willie. 2-1 pitch. Popped up, foul, out of play. Strike two.
It's a fine line, right, Sully, that I thought Jason Giambi was one of the best I've ever seen in a Rockies uniform. You want to be the guy, you want to drive in that run, but you also have to have patience and the knowledge that if you pass the baton, your teammate can take care of things as well.
That's 100% correct. Take what the pitcher gives you.
Payoff pitch from Kimbrel to Willie. Trying to get the first out of the inning is Kimbrel.
2-2.
Oh, throw over again. That was closer, but Johnson's in safely.
Troy saying that you are not picking me off.
No, it's almost like they're egging him on.
Man, hurry up.
2-2. In on the hands, left line, down in foul ground, foul ball. Willie choosing the battle here.
First and third, no one out.
2-2 again. It didn't go. Fastball high and away. Check swing. Counts full on Willie.
See his body makes the first move, trying to catch up to this pitch.
Oh, I think he went.
Really close.
Carlos Mendoza wanted that. I think he has a fair gripe. I think that should have been strike 3. He looked like he went.
3-2.
Full count. Line to right field, but way foul.
Great time to use a 3-run home run club.
Well, the Rockies have set a franchise record. This is the longest they've ever gone to start a year without a 3-run homer or greater, i.e. a grand slam. They have not hit anything.
The Mets have brought the infield in. Full count again. High, ball 4, bases loaded, no one out.
And now they're loaded up for Jake McCarthy.
And they're loaded for Jake McCarthy.
We can see chaos now.
Well, there's no parachute for the great Craig Kimbrell. Oh, it's off in the Mets' pen.
The Mets do not have anyone up in the bullpen.
McCarthy, a double to drive in the equalizer, and now Tovar.
Ezekiel Tovar is going to come in to pinch run for Troy Johnston.
He's going to come in the game defensively anyhow if the Rockies took the lead.
So Tovar is going to be at second base now. Breton at third, the go-ahead run.
McCarthy against Kimbrell.
And now Willie at first after his walk. First pitch to McCarthy. Force play on at home. McCarthy might bunt.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, boy. That pitch was high. Alvarez nearly lost it. And it's 1-0. McCarthy's showing bunt. He does have an RBI double that tied this game back in the 6th.
Infield drawn all the way in.
Mets infield in. 1-0 pitch. McCarthy, line drive, right field. Goodbye. Grand slam for the lead in the 8th. The Rockies' first grand slam of the year is a missile from Jake McCarthy, his second of the season, and the Rockies have a 6-2 lead with no one out in the bottom of the 8th.
So let's see what happens with the check.
It just stayed fair, and Jake McCarthy puts the Rockies on top.
I mean, from my seat, it looked foul.
Crew chief review.
Hello, New York. Hey, Jack. Crew chief review of the home run.
They left the mic on.
From his slot, it was a fair play.
That's close. That's really close.
You know, again, that's not right.
And the umpire left his mic on, so we might hear the call real quickly.
Doug Bernier, forget the bias, that's the best angle.
Yeah.
You can, again, because the umpire's mics are open, you can hear the first base umpire who made the call, John Lipkus. I think John said that's fair all the way.
And look at his angle. He's right on the line. He's watching it. And he goes right away. I mean, he calls it right away, and he sees it.
This call under review is presented by
Yeah,
Donald
the umpire's mics are on, so we're going to hear the call before the actual call.
Me too.
now they know the mics are on. That's weird. I can hear me too. Oh my God. That's weird. I can hear me too. That might be the call of the season. Oh my goodness me. They're still on. I can still hear their mics. Home run! Grand slam! Rockies lead. Jake McCarthy. It's official.
Give him the jacket back.
Now just stay in the thing.
Yeah, he put it on layaway and he finally paid for it. That was huge.
It took 38 games for the Rockies to hit a home run greater than a 2-run shot.
And let's see this again. Down and in, Jake McCarthy. Perfect if we're playing MLB The Show. Oh my. Down the line, just fair. And the Rockies have a 4-run lead as Kyle Karros takes ball 1. And that was a franchise record of going 37 games without a 3-run bomb or a grand slam for the Rockies that Jake McCarthy just broke. Karros is now ahead 2-0.
6-2.
And Jake McCarthy still has the Rockies home run celebration jacket on. He might not take it off.
I like that.
Well, unless Karros goes deep.
More than 20 minutes last night, right?
There's a strike at the knees. 2-1.
I can tell you the guys were trying to talk him into keeping it on just to see how long he could keep it on if he went out in the field.
In there for strike 2, fastball in. And now Craig Kimbrell might get an out if he can just put away Kyle Karros with one more pitch in the zone.
Swing of the bat in the worst way.
Payoff. Got him looking! Fastball at the knees, locks up Karros. Craig Kimbrell battles back with a backwards K for the first out of the bottom of the 8th, finally for the Mets. And that was also second deck, too, for Jake McCarthy on that grand slam. He crushed it.
Air in slow motion is just as fine as watching the ball fly.
Brett Sullivan fouls away the first pitch.
Ironically, now Jake is watching the video of the home right where that foul ball just came.
No longer home runs by a Rocky this year. 448 feet.
Yeah, 448. That's crushed. Sullivan watches a backdoor slider miss outside or check that curveball. It's 1-1. He's hitless so far. 2 strikeouts, the flyout. And he gets a piece of that fastball for strike 2. Foul ball.
First to the bus. First to eat. So far, you gotta hold the score though.
Payoff pitch from Kimbrell to Sullivan. Line drive foul, first base side. That was a bullet foul.
We're gonna
and
get
we'll do it again.
Look at the corner by Jake. We're going to track Jake in this. He's got a great view of it as well. Watching it the whole way, waiting for the call. Looks in the dugout. Gets himself a nice little breeze to watching him sprint around the bases. Nice to see.
Sullivan, foul ball. It was not hanged on by Alvarez.
48 feet. That matches Karros for the longest home run by Rocky this year. It's not just been the last 18 hours for McCarthy. Got off to a little bit of a slow start in his new uniform, but really since about 10 days into the season, he's been really good.
I think he's taking ownership right now with that jacket.
I told you, he looks like Joe Namath.
And the payoff, again, is lifted out of play behind the home plate seats. We'll do it again. Sullivan choosing the battle here out of the 9th spot.
I don't think Phil Simms ever wore a jacket on the sidelines like that.
Joe really pulled it off.
1-2 again. He got him! Sweeper inside, gets Sullivan the chase, nearly folded him. And Craig Kimbrell's got 2 outs now in the bottom of the 8th after the grand slam. And the Rockies order flips over to the top. Here's Edward Julian.
concern right now.
Julian's 0 for 3
we know Sensatella's
with a walk.
gonna go back out in the 9th inning. It's just been a long break.
And Julian cracks one in the air to left center field. Long run for Taylor, but he's there to make the play to end the inning. But the Rockies take a 4-run lead thanks to a grand slam from Jake McCarthy, just fair down the right field line. Rockies looking to put it away when we come back from Coors Field.
Rockies lead. Kelsey Winger and Jeff Houston getting you ready for the post-game show presented by UC Health and how the tables have turned. That was exciting.
We talked about having a habit.
Antonio Sensatella is out for another inning of work. He just misses down
you guys, and you
to Marcus
foreshadowed
Semien.
that beautifully, talking about the home runs and how the Rockies haven't hit one greater than 2 runs. Nice job, everybody.
Well,
Including Jake.
we did nothing, but I think Jake McCarthy took care of everyone.
Semien takes down and away again from Sensatella. He's ahead 2-0.
Marcus Semien leading things off in the 9th inning. 6-2 Colorado.
Semien 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. And there's a strike at the top of the zone on a fastball. A ton of Rockies changes defensively. McCarthy to right, Breton to center, Tovar at short, Willie to second, and Julian to first. That is just outside of the borderline. Ball 3. Marcus Semien so close to drawing a leadoff walk for the Mets.
Sometimes guys aren't as sharp the first batter in.
And that's up and in for a leadoff walk. Ball 4. Marcus Semien's on. And as I say for pitchers, leadoff walks, never good.
No drama
Here is Carson Benj, the rookie.
Here. But I do think I watched Senza go down probably 3 minutes before he came out after the half inning. And he went into the cage and he was throwing. He took his glove, he came back out. So he's made sure he stayed loose at least that way.
Julian holding Semien at first. 0-1. Or sorry, first pitch to Benj is high. Ball 1.
1-0 on Bench. Second AB for Bench. Struck out coming off the bench.
And Sullivan, I believe, is coming out to talk to Antonio Sensatella.
In the bottom of the 6th inning.
Oh, this is smart by Brett Sullivan. Just go calm him down. Get his head right.
You know, as opposed to closers, let's say, that are asked on occasion to get 4 outs. And so then you worry about the up-down. In the case of Senza, not only his whole career as starter, but even this year, he's been utilized in a long-haul capacity. Sure. He's never really been in a situation where, hey, just get 3 outs and sit down. I mean, he's used to getting up and down. That was a lengthy inning. Fortunately, it was.
1-0. Benj the other way to left field. It's gonna be fair. It drops for base hit in front of Mickey, and Semien will stop at second. And the Mets have 2 on to begin the bottom of the top of the 9th.
Oh, the last 3 outs. Never easy, it seems.
And now the Mets fans in attendance breaking out loud. Let's go Mets chants. Francisco Alvarez is up. He has a single and a walk. He's 1 for 2 on the day. And the Rockies infield is at normal depth. Alvarez takes a cutter for strike 1.
On Alvarez. Strikeout, single, walk for Francisco.
A look at second. That pitch is just below the zone. Good eye from Alvarez. And the count's evened up at 1 apiece.
Challenge left.
I just saw the location of the last pitch. It would have been a ball.
One delivery. With a look at second. In there for strike 2 on the outside edge. Payoff pitch from Senzatella to Alvarez. Up and in. Ball 2. Missed with the heater.
Alvarez stayed off the high four-seamer. It's 2-2. Swinging at second, Bench at first.
Swing and a miss. He got him. Fastball up and in. Gets a whiff from Alvarez. And Antonio Senzatella gets a K for the first out of the 9.
You get that first out of the way. It's a fastball inside. Punch out for Senzatella.
Tyrone Taylor was scheduled. MJ Melendez is
Now
gonna pinch
MJ
hit.
will
Starter in the
bat
first 2 ball games
for
of the
Tyrone
series.
Taylor. The game-ending double play ball is in effect here for the Rockies. First pitch to MJ with a look at second is called. Strike 1, a curveball just low. Friendly call for Senzatella. And it's 0-1.
Here's the 0-1.
Swing and a miss. Blew the heater by him at 97. And MJ's in 0-2 hole.
He's back into the game. Right back into the game flow.
Payoff pitch from Senzatella to MJ. Timeout called.
The timeout from MJ was a little more gamesmanship than anything. He was waiting, and then he used it just to try to disrupt the timing from Senzatella.
Stay on the high rail. Of course. Here's the 0-2.
He got him! Blew it by him with a heater. Top of the zone at 99. MJ's down swinging. And the Mets are down to their final out.
Players coming off the bench and seeing high velocity, really difficult. 99, top of the zone. MJ really nowhere near catching up to that. Were you alone?
And we'll get a mound visit here, as I believe the Mets are going to have a pinch hitter.
And Alone's reminding him, it's like, hey, go after this guy right here. You do not want Soto coming out.
Yeah, 1,000%.
And yes,
Not
pinch
want
hitter.
Soto coming up, chance to tie the game up.
Or actually, no, sorry, not a pinch hitter. Vidal Brujan's in the game. He's been in the game.
And if you're Brujan,
And he's the last man standing
you're
for the
doing
Mets.
everything you can to get on base. It could be a bunt.
Vidal Brujan playing it short today for the Mets. He's 0 for 2 with a walk.
Brujan 0 for 2 and a walk.
He's bounced around this past couple of years. Marlins, Cubs, Braves. He's been everywhere.
His debut
Now he's with the
today.
Mets. Trying to bring up Juan Soto, and he popped up the first pitch. It was in on his hands. Tovar secures it, and the Rockies win 6-2.
Behind in
Antonio Senzatella gets the save. Jake Mccarthy a go-ahead grand slam, and the Rockies take this one at Coors today, 6-2. Thank y'all for watching. See y'all later. RVL. Peace. What a win for the Rockies. What a grand slam by Jake McCarthy. Who would have seen that coming?
Rockies postgame show presented